Hello, everyone. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day, and I hope you guys had a good day trading GameStop today. We ended the day down 1.98% here, and we had a nice little rally early on Thursday, and then kind of faded. And on Friday we closed down. So this week was pretty flat. Didn't really do much. Small up, down, small down, small up. Not too much action. Now we get back to the analysis on our account here. So, for now, you could label the fifth wave as finished unless you take the high out. And then when you do take the high out, the fifth wave is extending, but we'll set up for more downside later. And I told you guys in advance, I see this in advance. If some people are arguing, oh, he didn't say anything. He says either up or down. No, I'm saying we're favoring downside right now. Where we broke the cycle, the 4 hour cycle is finished. We had a hard reset. This is a clear sign that the cycle is coming to an end, and there's still possibilities of us going higher. But now I'm not favoring these possibilities here. They're less probable. What I'm favoring now is corrective wave down, and in these kinds of setups, these are no trade setups for me. This is not something I like to trade. This is not something I like to buy. But it is a chance to accumulate on these dips. A lot of people say they've loaded their bags enough, but hey, you know, if you load your bags enough, then you don't need to watch this video. Just wait for more upside later on. But anyways, we're looking for this B wave to finish. We'll know more next week if we're done by when we take out this load, and this B wave was a very shallow bounce, which would actually set up for a very deep correction further down. Which is not good, because if that's the case, GameStop is going to be coming down pretty quick to $21.18 or even $22, and this is going to freak a lot of people out. But ultimately, this is going to be your dip buy area here if this pattern plays out. The weekly time frame, still bearish. We ended the weekly with a 17 and a -5 on the dual band strength index. That green money flow already rotating back down, unfortunately. You can take a look at the daily time frame, though. Still thick in that green money flow. You got a dip buy here with a green dot, right? So green dot signaling a possible low, and the daily looks really good. The daily's got thick green money flow. Money's flowing in. Still a lot of chances for us to continue higher, but maybe you need a little bit more downside, right? And it doesn't have to go down here. The technical the technical qualifications for wave 2 to come to an end is just for an ABC and the C leg to take out the pivot on the A wave, and there to be no divergence on the R side. Then you can label the wave 2 as finished at any moment, and you could even just tag the 200-day, right, the 200-day moving average at 23, and then you can continue on, right? You can continue to rally. The indices were, a little bit mixed on Friday. They closed down 35 basis points, or maybe a little bit more on the cash markets. You can see here 30 basis points on the SPY, 57 on the Qs, IWM 28 basis points, and the Dow Jones 28. So it wasn't very big day in the markets, and nothing too crazy. But yeah, GameStop, didn't do too much. We get over on the smaller time frames though, so let's dive in here. So we'll take a look at the 4 hour. The 4 hour already started rotating from bullish to bearish on the last candle with a 13 and a -4 on the dual band strength index. You can take a look at the 1 hour time frame too. Again, we're still in red money flow on the 1 hour time frame. Had a big move up with momentum, but again, the price movement wasn't that big. So this is signaling to us that there's possibly more downside coming next week and the coming weeks as well. But again, we'll set up for more upside later on with big dip buy opportunities at 22, 24, right around these areas here. And then you can take a look at the weekly time frame on wave edge. You can see big money start selling on this candle here. Daily time frame, they've been selling all along. You got a couple green crosses though, so some possible longs coming in. But right now, just because we're in this corrective wave, I don't like chancing big longs here, but it's up to you guys. You guys can do whatever you want. Just doing some analysis and just sharing what my thoughts are. And 4 hours, you got some green crosses here. A little bit of buying, but not too much. I think that if we do get this bigger pullback and you get back to these lows at 25, you're probably going to get more buying coming in. All right, and here you go, a little bit of buying on 30-minute, 15-minute had some big buying as well, but that rally, could have already ended at 29 bucks, and then we're already back down to 27.77. And if to the big holders, to the holders who have been holding for a long time, this probably doesn't mean anything to you if your average is really high. You just gonna have to wait. And you can see on the 5-minute, you got some selling right at the highs here, and then some buyers came in on the close. I think I was reading like the forum, someone was mentioning like some big buying came in right at the close. But hey, I'm not gonna make trades based on just like data like that. But yeah, that's it. And some people were pointing out from my previous calls that I was wrong. I don't think so. We've been doing analysis on GameStop for quite a bit of time. We've been calling for a rally, and we've been correct so far. And it's come up very nicely. And I said congrats to a lot of people, because to the people who are watching these videos that I've been making when we're down here, right on these big drop, this was dip by opportunity here. You set up for a breakout, and that's exactly what we got. Especially when we broke this downsloping trend line, that was your signal that this is a wave 3 impulse, and that's exactly what we got. Big rally, and now I'm saying we're probably going to be in this corrective move here. It's going to suck. It's not going to be a fun period, and when we do get to these levels, and if we do get to these levels, then this is going to be your next chance to buy, because I think that once we do hit this level, it's going to be a pretty big wave 3, right? And maybe a wave 3 of 3. It's going to be a very strong impulse back up. And I don't know what's going to be the driving factor or the news event that's going to do it, but it should do it. And obviously there can be invalidations. No TA is 100%. I'm not a guru at all. I'm just some guy on GameStop that likes the stock. Anyways, that's it. I think that's it for tonight. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the analysis. Keep doing these every twice a week, and post them into the forum, and hopefully you guys enjoy them. Have a wonderful weekend. Peace.